So I've got a huge health update, and if you stick around, I'll give you a piece of my morning ritual, like the first 10 to 15 minutes of my day, and it's something that might fit in perfectly for you as well. Because lately I've been thinking a lot about where have I been giving to my schedule, which is always based on external needs, work, family, all these other things, friends, and where am I not giving to myself? So on the health update side, oh my God. So on my RSO, I'm now up to taking 2 of those a day rectally. And oh my God, any intermittent pain, any cramping, gone, completely gone. These growths that I can feel, over 80% shrinkage. So that's gonna be, I'm positive, gone when I start the Parasite Protocol full bore here in the next couple of weeks. But anyways, so yeah, no bleeding, no cramping, no intermittent pain or discomfort anymore. All of it has subsided. 0 symptoms, absolutely 0 symptoms. So I felt like I wanted to share a big piece of my morning ritual because the first 20 minutes of your day is super important. You're in theta brain already, so you're super programmable as far as you go mentally and psychologically. And then of course it's super important to rev the engine the right way, right? You don't just get in your car and jam on the gas. So why would you do that to your body? Get up, straight to the emails, straight to the calls, straight to the work. It's horrible for you. So when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is just stretch in bed and I verbally tell myself it's gonna be a fucking amazing day. I know it. And I just wire that in immediately. Let that be the first thought. Even if it's not the first thought and the ego or the mind tries to do its thing and get me off kilter immediately, that's what I verbally say, which immediately changes my entire thought process in that moment. And of course, from there, I'm stretching, getting my body awake and allowing everything to be oxygenated, stretching the muscle fibers, and then I head for the front door. And this is a big one. And a lot of us miss out on all of the healing capabilities of just being outside. So within 5 to 10 minutes after scraping my tongue, I'm walking to the front door and I come outside and I'm getting a view of the sunlight. I'm looking directly into the sun. Blink, of course, to protect your eyes. You can also close your eyes if that's too intense for you, because your eyelids are opaque, so they're actually designed to allow sunlight to come in, which helps to reset serotonin and all these amazing things that later, because you've now fixed your circadian rhythm, will allow you to produce more melatonin, right? Which will help you sleep later on. So besides that, looking into the sun, as you can tell, I'm barefoot. So I'm always barefoot grounding when I'm walking around outside. And here's a big reason why. When you think about what comes from the planet, and this is all science, all right? No woo-woo stuff included. Yes, I have that side of me, but science-wise, there's negative ions, this electronic charge that comes from the earth. So it has an extra molecule in it. Well, think about this. The free radicals that go after all of you inside of your body, those are positively charged free radicals. So think about that. When you step onto the earth with your bare feet, you're gathering negatively charged ions, which then cancel out those positively charged free radicals. So it really helps with inflammation, oxidating the blood and helping to get things moving. So there's so many benefits for you to get started. And the one last thing I'll tell you that I do in the morning is, as I'm looking into the sun, I'll move through just 10 sun salutations. And you can do these from a chair, by the way. You don't have to be standing. You can still, in a chair, put your feet on the earth and you can do these sun salutations. And it stretches the intercostal muscles, allowing the muscles that control your lungs and your rib cage to expand, so that way you can take in more oxygen. You can really fill everything up inside of your body. So as I'm looking into the sun, it's a very simple motion. Not only does it stretch the body, it oxygenates the body. It connects the heart and the brain and resets you into these more coherent patterns. On top of the fact that now I'm also raising immune function. My feet are in the ground, I'm staring at the sun, so I'm resetting my circadian rhythm. So it's a very simple, I just do 10 of these, And it's, you start with your hands about right here, and it's just a sweeping motion up, opening up those shoulders, intercostals, and then a sweeping swan dive forward, stretches the back of the hamstrings, the lower back, just a halfway lift with a straight back, and then you fold again, and you come back up, a reverse swan dive up, stretching again, and then bring hands to heart center. And you just do 10 of those. And doing that, standing with your feet in the earth, staring at the sun, you've now just done 3 things that will supercharge your healing, that will supercharge the start of your day and allow you to really set things off on an even keel and on a very different mindset. Because if you think about it, most of us, especially in the Western culture, we get up and boom, zing, we're right on to the emails, right into the work day, and we completely put ourselves off. So I hope this found you well. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support that each and every one of you are sending me. I'm doing great. I'm doing so good. I know for a fact I will be in full remission by spring, and a lot of that is because of the community. Healing truly does happen in community. I love you guys so much. Make it an amazing life, warriors.